What's up, YouTube fam? So I did a update video on the Megamoto 80. Was it last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever? Figured I would do one on this Coleman CT200U-EX. Some of the stuff that I did. First one, obviously, is the Ghost that I put on there. Took the 196 Hyson off. It's right here. It's going through some changes here. I put. You know what, I'll save that for a different video, but I've done some stuff to it and it's got more stuff coming. But back to this one. So I love this bike. It's completely different from this one. You know, obviously this one's built for speed, you know, whatever. This one, it's fast and it's pretty good off-road. The Ghost that I got on here is pretty much stock the way you get it. A few things I did. I took that PZ20 or 22, whatever it comes with it. I took it off. We got a Mikuni 22mm on there. It runs better, in my opinion, with that one on there. And then I took the stock governed coil out of it and the flywheel, and I've got a stock Tilliton flywheel on here, which are rated for, I want to say, like 10,000 RPMs for like 10 seconds, something like that. This thing don't see 10,000 RPM anyway, so yeah, it's way better than the one that come on it. And then that's just a regular Predator 212 coil, so no more 6,000 rev limit on there. I think I've hit like 6,700 RPMs with this setup, and mainly because it's got a torque converter on it instead of the jack shaft or straight chain. Straight chain, you'd probably get a higher RPM, but I'm not worried about it because this is the first time I've used the torque converter and I love it. So I took the jack shaft off the 196 and I put this torque converter. I should have taken the cover off. But anyways, so it's just a regular cheap torque converter off of Amazon's, like the $60, $70 ones. Only difference is I've got a Juggernaut driver on there. So it's, man, you know what? It's really cool. Real torquey. Torque converter makes sense, but man, this thing will ride wheelies. You can jump jumps with it. I mean, it made this bike a lot funner than the way it comes. And then I've got a 7-degree advanced flywheel key in it. So other than that, it's stock, you know, different flywheel, different coil to get rid of the rev limiter, and then a 7-degree advanced flywheel key, and then this Mikuni 22mm, which that's one of the first things I do to any engine I get is a Mikuni on it. Every one of my engines have got some sort of Mikuni on it. I mean, I've got one on this one. This 196 has got the PZ carb off that Ghost, but I'm gonna ditch it. It was just something just to try it out. I don't like it. Some people say they're just as good as Mikunis. I don't like them. I've got the Mikuni 24mm flat slide on this one. I've got a 22mm on this one. I mean, literally every engine I have has got a slide carb on it. I ditched the stock carb. This 420's got a PWK 34mm on this one. And then this one's it had a Mikuni on it. It's down there. Gotta clean it. Anyways, I'm a firm believer in the Mikuni style slide carbs. So, anyways, getting off the topic. So, that's the engine setup on this. Stock gearing still. I've got an oil catch can on there. The tack, obviously. And then this is the one, if you've seen any of my other videos, I put the pit bike muffler on here, which is, man, I love this muffler. It sounds amazing with this thing on here. And I'll fire it up in a minute just to let you hear it. But man, I'm telling you, these pit bike mufflers are awesome. They're only like 20, 30 bucks on Amazon. Anybody's interested in it, just let me know. I'll shoot you a link. Real easy to install. All I did was cut the header to length where I needed it to match up, and then I drilled a hole through the frame. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So it's got a through bolt. This clamp came with a muffler, so you just put it where you want it. Boom, and I mean it's sturdy. And then you don't have to do anything else here. I want to say this is a 1-inch outer diameter header pipe. Cut it. This was temporary, but I haven't went back and fixed it yet. It's a little ugly, but it gets the job done. I'll go back and pretty it up later on. But what I've been messing with lately is the seat setup on this thing, because it's got the front shocks to give you some suspension up front, but most of your weight and harshness is going to come from the back. So I tried the original seat with the Springer setup and it worked, but my 4-year-old likes to ride with me, and the stock seat, you know, it's only about, you know, this size right here. It was big enough for my fat ass, but not for me and him. So this is a seat I had gotten a while back to put on the that Arco Bushwhacker that I'm working on it also. But it's an 18-inch seat from Go Power Sports, and this setup works really good. It's big enough for me and him, and I mean, it's got some spring to it. And all I did was this little Springer seat from Amazon was like 15 bucks, I think, maybe 20, I don't remember, but it's just a little hinge right there, and I bolted it so it could be movable, which is good because the other setup I had, it was set here, and then with this bigger seat, I had to go forward with it. So there's that. There's the springs that come with it, and then I kind of just got some bolts, ran them through the stock bolt holes in the seat, and it fits right in the springs with a little persuasion. There we go. And boom. So I love that seat, man. It gives it a whole lot of cushion, way more than it had. I took the that fake tank off. I think what I'm gonna do, I may try to put this other tank back on there. I had that on there originally, but I took it off when I was messing with this, so I may try to get it back on there. And anyway, so that's pretty much it. That's all I've really done. I may swap the bars, but I am definitely going to paint it. I hate this color. I'm thinking of gray and black, and then I'm going to put some of these pit bike bars on there. Probably take these stock bars off and throw some of those pit bike bars, have it, you know, black bars, gray frame, black accents with a little bit of red splashed in there. But that's really it. Oh, put these on here too. They're crude, but it gets the job done. They screw on and off, so if you want to take them off, they're pegs. So when my son wants to ride, he fits perfect right here, and his feet go right here, and it's perfect. It works awesome. And then I put some little grip tape on there so his feet don't slide off. But there's that. Let me go ahead and fire it up so you guys can hear that pit bike muffler. It sounds pretty cool. Let's see here. Stay. All right. Choke on. Boom. Anyways, that's that. I think that muffler sounds awesome. I'm gonna buy another one to put it on something else. That's how much I like those mufflers. And I switched to the thumb throttle too. I've had both the twist grip and the thumb throttle. Just for this setup right here, riding wheelies and stuff on it, the thumb throttle, it works. Thumb throttle. It works good. So anyways, that's that setup. That's where this one stands so far. I can't wait to take it apart and paint it. These tires are gone. I've got some new ones sitting over here. I'm gonna try these tires out on it. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. The ideas, I'm open to ideas. You know, hey, you should try this, you should try that. Let me know. I really might end up putting that Ghost on this ATV with the torque converter and all that on there, but I don't know yet. Or just buy another Ghost. Who knows? Anyways, appreciate y'all. Hope y'all staying warm in this crazy weather. It's nice outside. I might go for a ride here in a little bit. But thank you all. Thank all y'all again, sticking around, commenting, sharing. I appreciate it. Y'all stay up.